Hello, it is Quinn here, and I've got something really exciting for you all today. So it looks like Neural DSP just dropped their newest plugin. This is their Archetype Tim Henson plugin. Tim Henson is one of the guitar players in Polyphia. So I just got the trial for this installed today, and I have not played around with it whatsoever. So this is going to be like kind of a first reaction / demo of this new plugin from Neural DSP. So let's just kind of jump into it and we'll play around with it. I have not prepared anything for this. We're just jumping right in, probably bad licks and wrong notes included. So just looking at the front of this right here, it's set up like a lot of their other plugins are. You have some of the nice features, like you got a tuner built in. Seems like some of the older plugins from Neural DSP do not have the tuners in it, but it seems like they just are now putting these in by default. I know it's very exciting right there. We've got 3 amps right here. I do not know what they are modeled off of, but this is usually these go from kind of cleaner to dirtier. So it's the first one. That is the second one. Some really cool designs on these. And then this is the third one. Over here on the left, these are the effects that we've got. We've got a boost, compressor, overdrive, pretty standard right there. We have kind of the IR/cab section right here. We can adjust a lot of stuff. This is pretty similar to how all their other ones are laid out. We have what I believe is a harmonizer right here. That's pretty new. I don't think they have had anything like this on any of the previous plugins, but I'm looking forward to playing around with that. I've got the EQ section, pretty similar to how some of their other plugins are set up, especially like the Plenty plugin. And then we've got like some of the delay stuff over here. One really cool thing about this plugin, it's got a stereo chorus on it, which will be really fun to play around with. Got a delay, looks like it's set up pretty similar to the Corey Wong and the Plenty plugin as well. And we got this cool reverb over here with a shimmer effect in it. So that'll be really fun. So I have not played around with any of these presets. So I'm just gonna jump right in and just see what some of the preset tones are, which will hopefully give us kind of a good idea of what this thing sounds like. So let's see what this very first default one sounds like. Okay, pretty cool. That's like a kind of nice, mildly crunchy tone right there. Lots of reverb. Kind of reminds me a lot of the default on the Plenty that they put out. So they've got a whole bunch of artist presets right here. I'm probably not going to go through all of these. Lots of cool names right there. I see Jack Gardner and I Built the Sky. I might go through those a little bit because I'm fans of those guys. But let's go through some of the factory and artist presets right here under Tim Henson. So let's see, this one is 4th position Strat. Now I'm actually playing like a Sir Modern Satin, which is not a Strat, but it actually does have a 5-way switch like a Strat. So let's go ahead and put this on 4th position, like the name implies, and we'll see what kind of sounds we can get out of this. Cool, nice tone right there. Kind of like a slightly overdriven, clean tone. So pretty nice. I could see that being useful for some pretty kind of like funky stuff. Let's see what this one, Anthem, sounds like. Okay, that's pretty interesting. There's kind of some wacky sounds at the beginning of that one. It sounds kind of like it's got a bit of a harmonizer going on it. I wonder what the settings for that look like. Yeah, it looks like it's got something going on here. All right, we'll play around with that a little later. Let's keep moving through it. Let's see, that is Anthem. Let's try Ballad Melody right here. G. Maybe that means it's in the key of G right here. All right, let's see. Okay, it's kind of like a cool chorus mixed with like a harmonizer on that one. Let's see, Bryn Star Lead right here. All right, that one's a lot of fun right there. Again, some more kind of creative harmonizer sounds. Let's see, Deadpool. Let's see what we've got here. Some nice ambient sounds with it. Man, it's still going. I could see that being really useful, especially if you have like a volume pedal. Maybe like some volume swells could be cool. I bet they're using a lot of that shimmer reverb right there. Let's keep going. Let's see, Dream Stack, A minor. I'm guessing that's the key that it's set to. Let's see actually over here. I see the root and the mode and the harmonizer set to A and minor. So let's see what this one sounds like. Another interesting harmonization one. Kind of cool sound. I would probably play around with some of the delays and the reverbs on this. I think if you rolled back the dry wet on the reverb, you'd probably get actually a really nice usable sound with that. Dream Stack D minor. This is probably just the same thing in D minor. Let's see what this sounds like. pretty much the same thing, just in the nice moody key of D minor there. Let's keep going. The Dream Thriller. See what this sounds like. Ooh, that's a pretty wacky one right there. Let's see, was that actually set to any key? Looks like it's still set to the root right there. Get out of here, Windows. Cool. All right, pretty interesting one. I kind of tried to go for a little bit of hold tone, and that it had that nice like dreamy 1920s sound to it in my ear. Let's see, EDM A minor. Okay, let's try this one. Cool, sounds like we have like some nice octaves along with the shimmer delay there. Okay, nice cool sound. FX my DI. So maybe this is like kind of a real clean DI sound with some effects on it. Let's see. Cool. It's a pretty nice, funky sound right there. That's about what I was thinking. Really good. That actually reminds me a lot of the Corey Wong plugin I got. Just a really nice, clean funk part right there. Let's see. Hangar 9. I wonder if that's a reference to Hangar 18 by Megadeth. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of an okay one. I guess that could be used as sort of like an effect. It almost has like a kind of like an old like telephone effect on that one. Imperial Lead. Let's see what we've got for this one. See that being kind of a cool one. I have to play around with that a bit more to get the gist of it. Seems like we've got a lot of a lot of plugins that play around with the harmonizer here. All right, let's try this one. In the lab. Cool, I like that one a lot. It's got this nice watery chorus sound. Let's see, New Tristram. I don't know how to say that word. Let's try this one now. Ooh, that's a really nice one right there. It kind of gives it, kind of sounds like a piezo pickup on an acoustic. Wonder if that's what they're going for there. With some nice effects behind it. Let's see, one string riff. Let's see. I see the harmonizer set to C right here, so let's see what we get out of this. I played a little bit more than just one string there at the end. That one's really cool. Actually, if I had my 7-string plugged in right now, that could be kind of an interesting one to try on that. Let's see, passing the polygraph. All right, I see we're using the clean setting on this one, so let's see. Nice one right there too. That'd be another really good one to play around with on a volume pedal. I like the reverb on that especially. Let's see, steel pan drum. Oh my god. Let's see what this sounds like. pretty cool. I actually like that one more than I thought I would. Let's see, the third test, D minor. Let's try this one. Right, I kind of like that one too. That one's got some interesting harmonies on it. It looks like, kind of based on how I'm guessing this is set up here, like a sixth below and a third above, which is kind of interesting. Cool, so it's kind of giving you a full chord sound right there. All right, next one, vintage lead. So I'm guessing this is going to sound maybe a little bit more like classic rock. Let's see what we get. Like a more chorusy type of setup right there. Almost maybe like something like Boston would play. Looks like we got one more here, and then we're going to be on the Tim Henson presets. All right, vintage rhythm right here. Let's see what this sounds pretty cool. I actually kind of like that one for some of the lead stuff. It's like just kind of a drier version of the previous one. All right, it's pretty cool. So now on to the Tim Henson ones. Let's see, he's got fewer ones here. See Goat down there. I'm sure that'll make a lot of people happy. Let's see, Dark Fantasy in E minor. And sure enough, the harmonizer set to E with the mode of minor right there. We'll probably play around with some of these individual effects after we get through all the presets. Kind of a weird one. I actually like the tone. I had to figure out these intervals on it. I think if I actually change these around a little bit, I might be a little more into that one. Float. All right, so this looks like another clean one down here. Let's try this. nice sounds right there. Let's see. Goat. Okay, now I actually do not know how to play the riff to Goat. So I'm not going to try to play that one, but we'll just see what kind of sounds we can get out of this one. Okay, cool. I'm sure that didn't sound anything like the song Goat, but I like that one a lot. It's actually probably one of my favorite ones so far. You can actually get a nice, it's almost like a nice kind of Hendrixy tone out of it, where it's not totally clean. It's got that kind of edge of breakup clean sound to it, which I like playing around with a lot. It's usually pretty hard to get those out of amp sims, but Neural DSP does a really good job with them. They're one of the few plugins that actually gets that sound pretty nicely. All right, I see the Harmonizer on again. Looks like key of A major, so I'll try to play an A major for this one. Let's see what this one sounds like. Kind of interesting one right there. Yeah, looks like they've got an interval of kind of looks like an octave right there. That's pretty nice. So I have to play around with the harmonizing a bit on it. Rich Kids MIDI. Let's see what happens with this. I'm not sure what they mean by MIDI at the moment, but we'll see if we get any sound out of it. Yeah, it sounds like pretty much just a straight ahead dry tone on that. I wonder if you almost need a MIDI pedal connected to it to do some more with it. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Wurst Clean. Okay, I'll try this with a clean sound. like that one actually a lot. Let's see, Wurst Lead. So I'm guessing this will probably be like a gainier version. Let's see. Whoops, sorry about that. I got my mic turned back on now. Yeah, it sounds like that one has a little bit of a filter delay on it. Pretty cool sound from that. I like that a lot. Let's see. I'm guessing we're probably gonna have a Wurst rhythm too. Oh, Wurst nylon. Interesting. Let's see what this one sounds like. I'm guessing this is gonna kind of emulate nylon string guitar. Cool, I like that one a lot too, actually. I almost wonder what a nylon string acoustic would sound like plugged in on that one. Well, that is all of the presets for Tim Henson Neural DSP. There are a lot of artist presets here, so I'm actually not going to go through all of these because I think we'd be here all day. But I want to go back to the default one and just kind of go through some of these effects real quick and kind of play around with them and tweak them myself. All right, so just the basic clean amp, nothing done to it. This is what this sounds like. We've got a little bit of reverb on here. I actually kind of like that reverb. It sounds pretty nice. We'll play with that in a second, though. It's a pretty cool straight-ahead DI sound. So while we're still working with that, let's try a couple of these. So with the boost. Nice, actually. That's actually a pretty subtle boost right there too. I might roll this back just a little bit. We could probably turn the gain up a bit. I actually really like that. It's a nice punchy clean sound. That's actually pretty good for like some funk stuff, especially. Let's see what it sounds like with the compressor. Probably would turn the reverb down a little bit, but yeah, very, very nice and glassy sounding. Okay, let's try it with just the overdrive on it. So this will probably be gainier than the other one. Interesting. It's almost like behind yeah, it's almost kind of like a fuzz. nice. Let's see. We'll probably play around with those on the other ones too. Let's go back over to this harmonizer real quick. Let's see. Let's engage it, and let's see. Let's try this with just one voice at a time, real quick. So we've got an interval of a fifth. It looks like here. Looks like it's panned to the left too. Let's put it like right in the center. And let's turn the level of this up. Okay, so that sounds like that's mostly. It's pretty nice. We might be able to use that. Let's try kicking voice 2 on, and maybe we'll put third in here. Oh, we should let's set the mode for major actually, because I'm playing a little more major at the moment. This is voicing library. We can select a chord up here. Let's try. Let's try this closed 7th chord. That's pretty interesting. Nice. So we can actually get the entire 7th chord in the key of A. Something. Oh God, tone clusters. 7th, 4th, root 5th, 6th. Oh God, what does that sound like? Ooh, that's actually nicer than I thought it would be. Definitely weird, but it sounded a little nicer up here. Let's see. See some use for that. That's actually a very interesting sound. I'll try a closed triad real quick. Pretty cool. That one's probably the more usable one. Let's try it with a few octaves real fast, and we would do like this would be down a 12th right there. I'll turn this one off. Let's see what this sounds. See if we can turn the level up maybe a little more. That's probably about even. Oh wait, this is the 12th. Sorry, this should actually be an 8th right here. I mean the actual interval, not the half steps with it. Okay. Pretty cool. Cool. Nice sound with that. Let's try bumping it. Let's actually mix an 8th in with that. So we'll do an octave lower and then an octave up. Yeah, this one's a little louder. Let's see. That's pretty nice at tracking. I have to say that's it looks pretty good. It catches up with me pretty well. So I'm trying that at a few different speeds just to see what works pretty well with it. And that's a standard EQ right there. Let's try the stereo chorus. actually like kind of a more noticeable chorus than a lot of things. I like that kind of old school Nirvana chorus sound. Yeah, actually can kind of get close to it. That's not too bad. It's actually probably closer than some of the other Neural DSP plugins. Let's see. Let's turn the shimmer reverb on. I'm a big fan of Neural DSP's shimmer verbs, so let's check this out. All right, very nice. Again, similar to kind of the Corey Wong, and I believe the Gojira plugin has like a shimmer verb on it too. I'm gonna turn that back off, turn the delay on. Delay will probably be a pretty standard delay. Yeah, sounds nice with the reverb though. Cool, very cool. All right, let's try some of the distortion ones real quick. I'll do a couple of these, and then that will probably be solid for today. Let's see what this sounds like with some of the delay and reverb on. Cool, very nice. The second amp is really actually not that distorted there, which is cool. It's a nice kind of clean distortion. Very nice. Let's just see what the third one sounds like real fast. So this will probably be like our lead channel. I didn't know how to end that one. All right, that's pretty cool. It reminds me almost like a slightly cleaner version of, again, the Pliny plugin, but very nice one right there too. Probably combined with some of the overdrives, you get a really nice crunchy sound with that as well. All right, so thanks for watching that. Just, again, running through this, didn't have any licks or riffs worked out for this. I figured we'd just try going through a lot of these and see how they sound just on the default settings. All right, so thank you all for watching that, and yeah, like and subscribe if you can, and check out some of the other videos on the channel if you'd like to help out and support it all.